it's me. You know who it is? It's me, Jefe from the hub. What? You thought I would disappear forever? No, no, no. I don't disappear. I just vanish a little bit from time to time. But anyway, surprise! It's Jefe from the hub. How you all doing? I'll be honest. Didn't think I'd come back. I'll be perfectly honest. But here I am. So, for the first time on the Jefe Hub channel, and for the first time in 3 years, Jefe is doing NFL predictions. But it's not a video, it's not a premiere. This is my live reaction. In all actuality, guys, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But what's up, Cortez? How is everybody today? How you all doing? Yeah, it's a surprise, guys. You know, if any of you are still here, and any of my longtime viewers, longtime mods, I want you guys to know this. I stream whenever the hell I want. I stream when I feel like it, just like in life. But anyway, it feels good. You look different, but in a good way. Thanks, Cortez. First things first. First of all, this is gonna be this is all live. So if I hear say stuff in a delay, again, it's me figuring things out. Second of all, you guys haven't seen me in a long time. So yeah, Hefe's got a mustache, I got beard and everything. I cut my hair a while ago. But yeah, guys, here I am for my predictions. So I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna be rating the AFC, the NFC, going 1 through 7. My Super Bowl playoff predictions, Super Bowl predictions. Probably will do MVP, offensive rookie, defensive rookie player, all the good stuff. So without further ado, let's get this started. So guys, I am gonna say this. I am somewhat winging it because I'll be honest, like literally like a half hour ago, I didn't even know if I was gonna do anything. But I decided, you know what? I might as well give it a shot. Why the hell not? But anyway, let's get right to it. Starting with the AFC. Hey, what's up, Sonic Boom? How are you? How is everybody? But anyway, like I said, let's get this started. Starting with the AFC. So, who do I think is number one? Who do I think is still going to be the juggernaut? I'm going to tell you who's going to be the juggernaut. It is the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are going to be my number one seed. Look, Josh Allen came off of an MVP year. Honestly, guys, I really thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl and win it all last year. Sadly, they're the Buffalo Bills. They can't do anything right when it comes to the playoffs, even with Josh Allen. I really do believe, though, that despite everything, I really do think that they're still the best team in the AFC. They're the team to beat. I don't care about Kansas City, but you know what? I still think it's still going to be the Bills conference, even though, yes, they do have to worry about the Chiefs. But I still say Buffalo still got it, so Buffalo Bills are my number one seed for the AFC. My number two seed, sorry guys, as much as I hate to admit it, but it's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. Look, it's Patrick Mahomes. I've been saying this for years. Patrick Mahomes is still a god. I know a lot of people are saying that he fell off a little bit. I know he wasn't as good. But hey, they still made the Super Bowl last year. Yes, I was very glad they got their asses kicked. But it's still Patrick Mahomes. I ain't going to bet against that man. That man has defeated the 49ers twice. I've seen that happen twice. I still think the Bills are going to have a better regular season. But again, regular season doesn't matter to the playoffs. But anywho, we digress. Coming in at number 3 will be the Baltimore Ravens. Look, you still got an MVP candidate in Lamar Jackson. You've got Derrick Henry, and you still got John Harbaugh. Look, this team, honestly, on paper, they should be like the best team in the AFC. But whether it's coaching, Lamar just being Lamar, this team cannot click for the playoffs. But they're still going to have a very good season. Again, Lamar, I think Lamar's going to prove everybody right. You know what? I will say this very early on. He could be top 3 in MVP. Maybe Derrick Henry gets to 2,000 yards. Who knows? Now, coming in at number 4 will be the South. Oh, look, I'm going to be perfectly honest, guys. The South really doesn't do me any favors. Honestly, all of them suck. Honestly, this was very hard to think about. I was thinking about this the last couple of days. Who do I pick for the South? Because, to be honest, it's anybody's division. As much as I hate to say it, it's anybody's division. But I'm going to go with my safe pick, and I'm going to say it's going to be the Houston Texans. I still believe in Shroud. I still believe in Nico Collins. I think they're going to do good. Now, of course, Joe Mixon is going to start off the year on the PUP list. Sorry, guys, it is a little bit hot. He is going to start on the PUP list. And we have Nick Chubb coming off an ACL tear. Oh, man, I don't know how he's going to do. But you know what? I think he's going to do well. Honestly, he does well enough. I honestly think that he could take the job away from Joe Mixon if he performs. I really think he can. But we digress. We digress. So, who are my 3 wild cards? Coming in at number 5 is the Los Angeles Chargers. Yes, they took a little step back. But I still believe in Justin Herbert. I believe in Jim Harbaugh. Yes, their weapons are a little shaky. Defense is a little shaky. But you know what? I always expect the Chargers to sneak into the playoffs no matter what they do. It's just the Chargers. Are they going to do anything? Probably not. Do I believe they can do maybe make it to the next round? Maybe. Who knows? Anywho, let's go on number 6. I've got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They've got Aaron Rodgers now. Is he washed? Probably. Is Aaron Rodgers going to do better than expected? Yes. Honestly, I expect Aaron Rodgers to have a solid year. Who would believe Aaron Rodgers as a Pittsburgh Steeler, though? And the fact that they traded for DK Metcalf, which was weird. I don't know what Pittsburgh do at times. But hey, they still got an elite defense. Honestly, I say top 5 defense this year for them. TJ Watt and everybody. Honestly, it's going to be very, very good for the Steelers. But again, not good enough for the division title, but good enough to go into the playoffs. I mean, it's Mike Tomlin. He has yet to have a losing record. Honestly, I say that still continues. I think he can continue that streak. Although, I know sooner or later they should get rid of Tomlin. But as long as he gets results, he'll continue to be the head coach. I know Steelers fans want to let him go, but it is what it is. Patrick Mahomes doing numbers this year. Yes, Sonic Boom. Rams needs to make it to the playoffs. Look, I'll be the first to admit, I don't like the LA Rams. But I do respect what they do. But we'll talk about them in a little bit. And for my 7th and final seed, now this one was a tough one. This was very tough. Because a lot of teams could make this 7th seed. But you know what? Maybe it's my family rubbing off on me. Maybe because I have hope for them. But I say the Las Vegas Raiders are going to make it into the final seed because, guys, they're not the Las Vegas Raiders. They're the Las Vegas Seahawks. That's right. Pete Carroll is the head coach now. And what does he do? Freaking bring in ex-Seahawks. I mean, freaking, they got Geno Smith. Oh, look, Geno Smith is a good quarterback. He's not an elite quarterback. He's just a good quarterback. But also, Ashton Jeanty, whatever his name is, the Raiders running back. Look, I always believe in the rookies. This goes to also my fantasy strategy every year. I always believe in rookies, and I believe this kid's gonna do great for them. Honestly, I say that he's like the sole reason why they're gonna squeak into the playoffs. So we've got my board for the AFC. Now let's move on to my favorite conference, the best conference, the NFC. Now, who do I have as number one? I'm not biased like a certain Niners fans over here. I want to be biased, but I'm not. My number one seed for the NFC is your reigning, defending Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia. That's right, the Eagles are going to be the number one seed, and for the first time in over 15 years, we are not going to have a repeat winner. I know I was talking to a couple people that I was thinking maybe the Commanders might take the title, but you know what? Philly's just too good. I mean, look at the Super Bowl. They kicked the crap out of the Kansas City Chiefs. They prevented a three-peat. Honestly, they have no weaknesses. Yeah, the tush push. Jalen Hurts, I think, will take a step further beyond. Wow, that sounds weird. Further beyond, really? No. He'll just take an extra step forward. Honestly, he might propel himself into MVP candidate seat. And of course, Saquon Barkley, Mr. 2,000-yard rusher himself. Honestly, I'm going to make a bold prediction here. I say he rushes for 2,000 yards again. That's right. You can clip it here. You can hear it all from Jefe. Saquon Barkley will repeat as a 2,000-yard rusher. Now, coming in at number two. This hurts my soul. No, it won't hurt my soul. Coming at number two, for my number two seed, will be the Green Bay Packers. Because, hey, a couple days ago, the most shocking trade so far in the offseason is Micah Parsons going from Dallas to Green Bay. I didn't think that was ever going to happen. I didn't think Jerry Jones was going to be that stupid to trade away a generational talent of Micah Parsons. But hey, Dallas got 2 first-round picks, Kenny Clark, and the Packers get a generational pass rusher. Honestly, I think that's going to be enough for them to propel themselves to the number 2 seed. Now, the question is, which version of Jordan Love are they going to get? At times, we've seen Jordan Love perform like an MVP candidate. And at times, he plays worse than Blake Bortles. No, I take that back. TJ Bassett. But if he can perform well, the defense has got better, offense can click. Honestly, I think Green Bay can go far. I really think so. Hell, they might even be good enough to dethrone the Eagles. Maybe. We shall see. Coming in at number 3 is the Los Angeles Rams. Look, I gotta give Rams some credit. As much as I shit on them, as much as I hate them, I can't deny that Sean McVay is a very good coach. And they've slowly built themselves back up as contenders again. Honestly, like, Matthew Stafford, as long as they have him, they're going to do good. Now, of course, losing Cooper Kupp probably hurt. But hey, it is what it is. I still believe there's going to be a close division between the NFC West. It's going to be either the Rams or the Niners. I want to put my faith in the Niners, but I still think LA probably can win this division. Coming in at number 4 is still going to be the Tampa Bay Bucks. Look, I believe in Baker Mayfield. I still believe that offense is going to be good. Hey, you got to remember, even though they're hurt, they still got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Them alone can carry this team. I know Godwin it won't come back for like at least half the year, but when he does, they're just gonna dominate. Honestly, the defense isn't too bad. Offense, still don't like the run game personally, but you know what? I think they have enough weapons. Baker is still a very good quarterback, but again, it is only worth number 4 on my list. Coming in at number 5 is the San Francisco 49ers. Now, guys, I believe in the San Francisco 49ers. Brock got paid. I know we traded away Debo. That did hurt a little bit, but you know what? Pearsall, Jennings, Ayuk when he comes back. Who else is there? You know what? I'm not familiarized with my. I think Demarcus Robinson when he comes back from suspension. Honestly, Jacob Cowling when he gets off thing. Honestly, this receiving core is gonna be good. I honestly think this is gonna be a great receiving core. Of course, you know we've got Christian McCaffrey, Isaiah Pacheco, and Brian Robinson Jr. That triple header of a running back committee is going to be godly. You don't have to worry about Christian McCaffrey catching the ball, running the ball, and when he's resting either Robinson or Garendo, I don't know if I said Pacheco Garendo. If I said Pacheco, I don't remember, but if I did, I'm sorry, Garendo. But Garendo and Robinson will make a good 2-3 punch regardless of who it's going to be. Of course, we've got George Kittle, Trent Williams, and of course, the Niners defense got a whole lot better. The rookies played well. And of course, we've got the best linebacker in the game, Fred Warner. Honestly, I'm not too worried. Now, I know people are going to say they're going to have an easy schedule. And honestly, they could propel themselves to the division title. Can't get cocky, though. Cannot get cocky. Coming in at number 6 will be the Washington Commanders. I mean, look, man. Daniels. I believe in him. I really did. He shined last year. They got Debo. They've got Scary Terry. Honestly, this Washington Commanders team is good enough to probably win the division too. Honestly, they could be like a great team. Honestly, I'll say this: if it wasn't for the fact that Philly wasn't in the division, they honestly could be a division contender. Honestly, they could be a Super Bowl contender. I mean, let's not forget, last year they went to the NFC Conference Championship. Of course, they had to face their old nemesis, the Philadelphia Eagles. But what it is. The better team won. And now coming in at number 7. My heart says Seattle because Seattle is Seattle. But it's not. It's not. I say it's going to be the Atlanta Falcons. Fuck it. Let's go, Atlanta. I think they could squeeze in for a number 7 seed. I think they can do enough to squeeze in for the playoffs. I know, Dallas ain't gonna make it. Sorry, Dallas. You know what? The Saints, I was in the hype train for a couple years, but I'm off that hype train now. You know what? No. It's not Atlanta. It's Minnesota. I take that back. I say Minnesota squeezing the number 7 because they're getting J.J. McCarthy back. They still got Justin Jefferson. They still got Jordan Addison. They still got good receivers. And I think if I remember, they traded back for Adam Thielen. So I think Minnesota's going to be good enough. They're not going to be division contenders because honestly, I don't see them being Green Bay. Green Bay on paper is like one of the best teams in the NFC now. So I think Minnesota will squeeze in. All right, that's AFC, NFC's 1 through 7. Now let's go on for the matchups, if I can remember, which I can't. For the AFC, we've got Kansas City at number 2. We've got Las Vegas at number 7. Look, it's still Kansas City. As much as I want to give hype for the Las Vegas Raiders, aka Seahawks, They could probably upset them in the regular season. The Raiders, I think they can. They've done it in years past. However, it's still Patrick Mahomes, and like I said, I think in 2020 in the 2021 prediction video with Roach, I said Mahomes was gonna be pissed off, and he's gonna get pissed off because one, he didn't get his third ring in a row. He got his ass beat by Philly. He is coming for revenge for everybody in this league. Yep. Kansas City moves on to the next round. Moving on to numero tres. We've got Baltimore. And we've got Pittsburgh. Classic AFC North title bout. Why I say title bout. Classic AFC rivalry match. Now, this, I feel like this could be a great rivalry throughout the season. It always is. They always produce good matchups. Hard hitting football. Old school football. But again, in the end, I think Lamar and Henry will just run over everybody, and they move on. Honestly, I don't see the Steelers have enough to stop Lamar, unless Lamar becomes Lamar and chokes in the playoffs and loses the first round, but not against Pittsburgh. And then, of course, we've got the 4 and 5 matchup. We've got Houston. We've got LA. Now, this one, I thought long and hard as I was telling you guys all my predictions. I'm going to say, and it's going to be all division winners. I say Houston beats the Chargers. Why? Look, Justin Herbert is, I still believe he's a top 5 quarterback. I still truly believe that. But I think the Texans have more weapons. As long as Stroud and Collins stay healthy, I honestly believe that Houston can advance here. I think this probably would be a close matchup, but in the end, it's going to be Houston going in to the next round. Now, I'm going to continue to the AFC, then I go to the NFC, and then we go Super Bowl matchup, etc. Number 1 seed, Buffalo. Number 4 seed, Houston. Guys, it's not going to be a contest. Buffalo will absolutely decimate Houston. Again, Josh Allen wants that ring. He really wants it. And I believe that with them securing the number 1 seed, they probably rested up their players. And honestly, I still believe they're the best team in the NFL. I don't care. I know I said Philly earlier, but I still believe Buffalo can and will be the NFL's best team. Honestly, they're going to steamroll the Texans. I'm sorry, Texan fans. I want to have faith in you, but I can't. Buffalo moves on to the AFC Championship game. Kansas City, Baltimore. I would love to see this again. Do I bet on Mahomes? Is Mahomes going to be the one that beats up Lamar again? Does he do it again? The answer? Bold prediction. No, he does not. I say Lamar finally gets over his playoff demons. I think he finally performs at what he should be. And I say Baltimore upsets Kansas City to go on to the AFC Championship against Buffalo. And of course, we've got our AFC Championship game. I've got Buffalo. I've got Baltimore. MVP candidate versus MVP candidate. Lamar versus Josh Allen. Who do I have winning in the clash of the heavyweights? The answer? Going to the Super Bowl is your Buffalo Bills. Again, like I said, I think Buffalo can be the best team in the NFL. Josh Allen can do it all. I say they steamroll them too. I say Buffalo steamrolls everybody throughout these playoffs. Honestly, they can I'll say they would beat them with a 40 bomb, like 40-20. Sorry, but at the end of the day, Lamar, while triumphant over Patrick Mahomes, not enough to beat Josh Allen. And again, I've got Kansas City going in Kansas City. I've got Buffalo winning this, winning the Super Bowl. I wish going to the Super Bowl. You guys can see I haven't done this in a long time. Yeah, sure. All right. Moving on to the NFC portion. I said Philly was number one, so they get their bye. Coming at number two, we've got Green Bay, and at number seven, Minnesota. Green Bay, Minnesota, another NFC North rivalry game. These guys have always played well over the last couple of years. They've played tough. They've played close. Again, it's Green Bay's game to lose, and I say Green Bay beats the crap out of them. By that, I mean Micah Parsons is going to create hell for J.J. McCarthy. And sorry, Minnesota, you were good at one point a couple years ago, but it's not your game today. Green Bay moves on to the divisional round. Now I've got the 3-seeded Rams versus the 6-seeded, who did I say? Who did I say was the number 6 seed? Oh boy, I blanked. Oh boy, who did I pick? Oh yeah, the Commanders. All right. I've got LA. I've got the Washington Commanders. Again, I can't shy away from how LA plays, all right? Look, as much as I hate to give them credit, but they do well enough. It's LA. They're going to do what Stafford does, is air it out. But so can the Commanders. Honestly, I say the repeat performance. I say they can probably take the next step. And I say they go on to defeat the Los Angeles Rams. Sorry, Sonic Boom. Sorry, Rams fans. But I've got the Commanders moving on to the next round. And in the final, we've got Tampa Bay. We've got the Niners. Look, I'm sorry to say, Brock Purdy is going to stomp on your ass. Honestly, San Francisco is the superior team here. I don't care what people say. Look, Tampa Bay is a good team, but I still think San Francisco have the pieces necessary to go far in the playoffs. So I say give me San Francisco in the next round. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves our divisional round. Oh boy, we've got the number 1 seeded Philadelphia Eagles versus the 6-seeded Washington Commanders. And we've got Green Bay and San Francisco in classic showdown. So first off, let's go Philly, Washington. A rematch of last year's NFC Championship games. Do I think the Commanders have what it takes to beat Philly in this game? Absolutely. Are they going to do it? No. Look, Jalen Hurts, like I said, I think he'll go on another level. Saquon, again, with the bye week, extra rest, he's going to be refreshed. He's just going to run over everybody. Philly's defense is no joke. And, of course, who can forget the tush push? So, sorry, Washington, but I've got Philly advancing to the NFC Championship again for the second straight year in a row. Green Bay, San Francisco. This rivalry has been going back and forth the last couple of years. Aaron Rodgers couldn't beat San Francisco when they were good. Last time San Francisco faced Green Bay, the Packers did to the Niners what the Niners did to them in the 2019 playoffs. They ran all over them. Now, again, Micah Parsons and that Packers defense are going to terrorize Brock Purdy. It won't be easy for Brock Purdy. But time and time again, I have seen the Niners persevere and make it their mission to beat the adversity and to come from behind from these games. This might be a snowy game. This might be like a 13-10 game. And you know what? I'm going to say Jake Moody will be the one to seal the deal here. And Jake Moody hits a field goal in the snow to win it. And the Niners advance to the NFC Championship game. And then here we go. A little biased, but yes, Philly, Niners, NFC Championship rematch. from a couple years ago. Do I believe 49ers can beat Philly? Yes, I do believe that the 49ers have what it takes to beat Philly. But in my non-biased opinion, as much as I hate to say this, I saw how Philly played this year. Last year, I know how they're going to play this year. I have a good feeling they're going to probably be the best, if not the second best team in the NFL. And I say Philly advances to the Super Bowl, going for their second straight title. Sorry, San Francisco. I just don't think it's our year, even though it is going to be at our home. I really, really want the Niners to win at home, guys. I need you to understand. I really want this. It's just not going to happen. So here's my Super Bowl. Buffalo. Philly. Jalen Hurts versus Josh Allen. Who do I have winning that Super Bowl? Battle of the 1 seeds. Do I have the Tush Push Eagles or the Josh Allen train Buffalo Bills? And let me tell you guys, I say this game is going to be a shootout. Honestly, I can see these two teams throwing 40 bombs. And at the end of the day, when the dust settles, you're Super Bowl champions for the 2025-26 season. And hoisting the Lombardi Trophy for the very first time ever is the Buffalo Bills. I really think Buffalo can take down Philly. I really do believe so. Philly, I think, will give it everything they got. Honestly, these two teams probably are the two best teams in the NFL right now. Honestly, I think they will run over everybody. But at the end of the day, the battle of the ones, I've got Philly. I've got Buffalo beating Philly. So, guys, that is my Super Bowl. Pretty much NFL predictions, at least for the 1 through 7. Now, let me go off of some awards. Again, I won't take up too much of you guys' time. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. Again, this is a sporadic stream. I'm really glad that everybody was able to come on by and enjoy this. You haven't seen Jefe in probably over a year. But I'm glad to be doing this. And let's go on with the awards. Starting off, I'm going to do this a little weird. Actually, let's start with this. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm going to keep it short and simple. I say Ashton Jeanty of the Raiders win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Why? Because I feel like he is the complete package. I really think that he got what it takes to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. You know what? He could be a 1,000-yard rusher. Now, forgive me for looking things up, guys, but I am not well versed in the defensive rookies. I am a little sorry about this, but I'm gonna say for defensive rookie of the year, because this is the only guy I can really remember, our first round pick, Mikael Williams. I think he will have what it takes to win defensive rookie of the year. Why? Because I really don't know the other guys. I really don't. I'll be saying this is the first time in a long time where I'm not the most well versed in the NFL, but you know what? I'm okay with that. But yeah, I say Mikael Williams, McRell Williams. I can't say his name. He will be the defensive rookie of the year. Offensive player of the year. This one's going to be tough. But I'm going to say it's going to be, once again, if you want to bet, I say what it is. It's going to be Josh Allen. I think he's going to put up monster points, monster yards, monster touchdowns, all of the above. I say he wins second straight MVP. Defensive Rookie of the Year. This one's a little bit hard. Do I go biased? Do I not? You know what? I'm going to say, and it's going to be a bold prediction, I'm going to say it's Patrick Surtain from the Broncos. I think he's a very good corner. I'm going bold here, guys. I think he has what it takes to advance to the next level. Now I'm thinking, why not Nicky Bosa? Nah, I think Nick Bosa will do good. Honestly, he could be defensive rookie player of the year. But you know what? I'm gonna say it's gonna be his corner. And again, this prediction is gonna be a little off. But you know what? Patrick Surtain the second. Let him cook. I believe in him. Let him cook. Coach of the year. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Pete Carroll. I really think him coming back coaching after a good while. I think with him leading the Las Vegas Raiders to the playoffs, not a lot of people expect much for the Raiders, but I think Pete Carroll is well deserving of a coach of the year. I really think he has what it takes to lead them to the playoffs, and honestly, I would put my vote for Pete Carroll. Now I can like him. He's no longer a Seattle Seahawk. I can root for him again, so I would like to see Pete Carroll win Coach of the Year. Now, comeback player of the year, I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers. Look, man, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. It sucks that he was never a Niner. It felt weird that he's only have one Super Bowl ring. He's got what, 4 MVPs. He may not win MVP again, but I think he has what it takes to win comeback player of the year. So that's my vote. That's my vote for comeback player of the year. And now for MVP. Well, I kind of spoiled it for you guys for offensive player of the year. My MVP is Josh Allen. Again, he is just too good. I wish he had a Super Bowl already. I really do. But I do believe Josh Allen is going to be even more hungrier. He's going to want everything. He's going to want all the wins, all the yards. He wants to propel himself to the realm of the gods, the realm of the immortal. Josh Allen, it will not only be your MVP, he's going to be your Super Bowl champion and your Super Bowl MVP bag bite. Well, guys, and there you go. That has been Jefe's NFL predictions for 2025. Now, for anybody who is still here, I've got a little surprise. There is still a month left for baseball. What better way for me to commemorate some baseball, because I'm not good enough yet for football, than to do this. Guys, I'm going to say this right now. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. Somewhere in the future. But Jefe Baseball will come back. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Jefe Baseball will come back. I will stream a baseball game in here in the near future. Why? Because I found, and I won't show it to you right now, but I found a little scoreboard that I really like. And I think it will be great to use for this. Now, guys, thank you guys so much for your patience, for your time. Anybody who came and watched, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Again, you guys know Jefe is kind of a nomad. He drifts wherever he goes. He does whatever he wants. Jefe will be back streaming whenever he feels like. I will say it there. I'll stream whenever I want, whenever I can, whenever the Jefe's heart strikes. But anyway, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you all. You all have a good night. This is Jefe from the Hub saying, bye. See you later. And remember, go Niners.